Thank you, Madam Speaker, and it's a privilege to get up here and support this motion about, or ministerial report on crime reduction strategy. And there's a couple of things I do have to point out, and I also heard the member for Johnson talking about evidence-based approach and getting the statistics right, making sure we look at the long-term statistics. Well, let me tell you one thing, member for Johnson. We've only been in government for 12 months. We haven't been here for 19 of 23 years.
Can you direct your comments through me, please?
Oh, sorry, through the Speaker, Madam Speaker. We've been here for only 12 months, Madam Speaker, not 19 of 23 years. So if you're going to do a comparison, what have we got to do a comparison with? We've been doing 8 months since we've been on from the equivalent time from when we came in, what we inherited. That's a normal way of making some comparison. And what do those stats show? And these are statistics, may I say. Territory-wide, house break-ins are down 25%. Commercial break-ins are down 26%. Total property offences are down 7%. Assaults are down 5%. Assaults, alcohol, 17% reduction, and robbery, 24%. And then if I go to the Greater Darwin area, all northern suburbs, Madam Speaker, let's have a look there, because this also includes my suburbs of Karama and MLA. House break-ins down 45%. Commercial break-ins down 27%. Total property offences down 11%. Assaults down 5% and robbery down 30%. So that is the evidence that we can put forward because we've only been in for 12 months. Now, fair enough. Once we get to 2028, let's do a 4-year comparison. And if we get elected again, let's go another 4 years on and do an 8-year to 8-year comparison. That's fine, I'm happy to take that. But don't give me this rubbish, Madam Speaker, that I hear from the member for Johnson, that we are not comparing like with like. I don't know what she wants to compare. If she wants to compare where we were 23 years ago to where we are when we came into government, go for your life. That's a nice longitudinal look at the stats. Look, Madam Speaker, I want to pick up, one of the good things we're doing is we've got proactive policing. Proactive policing. And we are running an Operation Safer Home. The police are doing that. And I can tell you, as of last night, they commenced an operation. And I've mentioned in this House that public housing is an issue. I'm all for public housing, but public housing is an issue. So let me re-quote from a police statement. This is Operation Safer Homes, Northern Suburbs. The Northern Territory Police Force, along with our partner agencies, will be conducting a proactive, high visibility public order operation throughout the Northern Suburbs over the coming days. Beginning last night, may I say, in Karama and MLA, because they recognise their hotspots. This coordinated operation brings together the Northern Territory Police Force, the Department of Housing, Local Government and Community Development, Larrakia Nation, Territory Families, Transit Officers and the City of Darwin to detect, investigate and prevent offences such as public drinking and related antisocial behaviour. Madam Speaker, we are focusing on poor behaviour in and around public housing, poor behaviour in and around our buses and poor behaviour in public places. By applying an intelligence-led and evidence-based approach, these are the words of the police, not mine, evidence-based approach, police aim to reduce harmful behaviours that undermine community safety and wellbeing. Our focus is not only on enforcement, but also on engaging respectfully with residents and connecting with community members to support services they need. Casuarina and Property Crime Division Superintendent Kirsten Engels, who I meet with monthly, said, "The message is clear. Respect your neighbours and respect your community. We will continue to stand firm against antisocial behaviour wherever and whenever it occurs." Now, this is where this government is delivering proactive policing, absolutely proactive policing. And can I say they did an operation in Karama and MLA back in July. And this was more around coming around the shopping centres, being proactive. And they wanted to talk to people. And the purpose was, the intent was to protect vulnerable individuals, especially women and children, by reducing the risks associated with rough sleeping and overcrowded living conditions. Through an engaging firm approach, multi-agency teams engage with community members, assisting them to return home to promote safe housing and school attendance, and to reduce instances of antisocial and alcohol-related offending, particularly domestic family violence. Here are the numbers that came out of that the police have supplied. They spoke to 400, it was a 4-day operation, just so people understand. This is a 4-day high-visibility operation. Person spoke to 409. Referrals to territory families, 4. Referrals to education, 8. Referrals to return to country program, 244. High visibility foot patrols, 103 conducted over the 4 days. Litres of alcohol tipped out, 31. Persons moved on, 192. Cautions issued, 4. Arrests, 4. Madam Speaker, this is what we are delivering. We are supporting our police.